Hey everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Rejuvenation, where love lies. Hope everybody is staying happy, healthy, and safe. Also, big thank you to all of you guys for the 1,000 subscribers. Absolutely amazing. You guys are hands down the best community of followers that anybody could ask for. I don't have anything special for you all. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I did want to make sure to say that and to put my gratitude out there. Also, there's might be a bit of thunder in the background. I'm really sorry about that. Also, I want to mention that the Zygarde video should be coming out in a day or two. So thank you for patiently waiting for that. Anyways, back to where love lies. So on the previous part, we started out our adventure as Kenneth. We came to Avium, and we explored Giron City before our egg hatched. And Kenneth took that as a sign of destiny and rode his Lapras over to uncharted territory. And so that's where we are right now. So we have this Lapras and this Vulpix. I don't think I showed them off in the last part. So obviously those 20 IVs right there. Hypnosis, Confuse Ray, Heat Wave, and Will-O-Wisp on the Vulpix. Surf, Ice Shard, Rain Dance, and Dragon Breath on the Lapras, who is named Tessie. And that's where we are. Also, I don't think I mentioned it, but you can actually collect held items from your Pokemon if you talk to them. So right here, Scyther seems to be holding something. That's a PowerPoint up. I don't really need that, but thanks. That's fine though, I'm not going to use that ever. I most definitely won't be talking to my Pokemon for items or anything like that, but I think if you want, you could just spam talk to them, and eventually they should have something. But I won't be doing that. So instead, we're actually probably going to continue onward, and we're going to see if we can find that girl from our dreams. You know, that sounds like a pretty good plan of action. So here's the uncharted forest, and what do you know? Wait, it can't be. It's that girl from my dreams. Hey, wait up! Why'd she run away from me like that, Scyther? Yeah, I'm just as confused, but we have to follow her. Okay. Hey, why'd you run away from me earlier? I thought... I'm sorry, but I don't really know you, so... Please stop following me. Just wait a moment. Does she mean she doesn't know who I am? She's the one who gave me that amulet after all. There's no use trying to break these rocks. I don't think we can do it. I should probably go explore elsewhere. Maybe I might find something useful. Alright, Kenneth. Good idea. Good idea. So right here, I'm gonna go ahead and pop a repel, as useful as it might be. Also, right down over here, you'll actually find the first hidden max repel. So inside here, we're actually going to immediately surf to the left and find the Quick Claw. The Quick Claw is actually a kind of necessary item. There is a battle that it'll help you win. You don't need it to win that battle, but it will help you win it easier. Hey, Lucario, look at that. This looks like a really old Pokeball. That's because it is a really old Pokeball. It's lodged into the ground. It looks like it might be like it's been that way for a long time. I wonder if this Pokeball has a Pokemon in it. Let's take a look. It looks like it's looking for something. Or perhaps it's looking for someone? Hey, it's okay, buddy. I'm here to help. I'm not who you wanted to see, am I? If I'm right, this Pokemon belonged to someone a long time ago. Considering the circumstances, it may be safe to say that this Pokemon's trainer is deceased. I'm sorry. How about you come with me? I'll make sure you're taken care of. Fortress reluctantly nods in agreement, but not without tears. It's okay. Don't worry. You'll get through this. Return, Fortress. Alright. If this place is all uncharted, that means the service crew hasn't cleaned this area up yet. Which means that it's possible that there are even more cases like Fortress. We should keep an eye out for more of these guys, okay? And it looks like Fortress was just what we needed to smash those rocks to pieces. Let's go after that girl. So Fortress is a completely optional find. Or, not an optional find, but an optional find. You have to find Fortress to continue onwards. However, we're going to backtrack here and grab this Pokemon right over here. It's another one of those abandoned Pokeballs. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Gastrodon, huh? I'll keep you safe, buddy. So now we have a Gastrodon and a Fortress. So, I'm just gonna go over their moves. Gastrodon has Hidden Power Fighting. That's the hidden power you get when you have all 20 in your IVs. Muddy Water, Earth Power, and Recover. Fortress has Rock Smash, Spikes, Toxic, and Protect. So Gastrodon is one of those reasons I just don't like grabbing Donphan in the early game. And there's so many other ground types that are going to be coming up. That just makes it feel so bad to grab Donphan. Anyways, we're going to come through here. There is a Healing Star. And we're caught up to her. Hey, there you are. Why'd you run from me like that? We need to talk. You're very persistent. Please just stop following me. So my repel is going to run out. That is fine. We're actually going to go over here and grab another repel. Right there. And then we're going to make our way all the way to the right. There's nothing to the north over there, so we're going to make our way to the right, and this guy wants to talk to us. Hey, are you with that girl who just ran by? What? You saw her come by this way? I'm the one asking the questions here. In fact, since you're so inclined to be rude, I demand you hand over your Pokemon. What? Not a chance. What are you even doing threatening me when you can't even defend yourself? I'm sorry, guy. It's nothing personal. But you might want to spend less time with me and more time chasing that girl. A couple of my friends went after her. If they catch up to her, it won't be pretty. What? You'll pay for this. Well, he's gonna have to pay a little bit later. Anyways, down here we're gonna find another hidden Max Repel. But over here we'll find something more interesting, a Revival Herb. Down here we'll also find a Max Potion. And all the way over here we're going to find another abandoned Pokeball. And it's going to be Leavanny. So we're just going to backtrack right over here. And over here we should actually find another hidden Max Repel. And over here is going to be another Ruffian. Alrighty, so not only did I just finish battling this trainer right here, but I battled every trainer that we're going to be encountering coming up to the next cutscene. I mainly just wanted to make sure that I got those trainers out of the way. That way we can focus on collecting items. Also, I want to put my repel up. So we'll find another hidden repel down here. And out over here we'll find a couple of repel over here and right here. Up over here is actually some interesting items. We'll find a citrus berry here and a citrus berry right here. I recommend saving these citrus berries even though we will find more later. they'll be most useful in Chapter 3 and Chapter 4. So that's when I recommend saving them for. Also, this trainer you don't actually have to battle, you can just surf around him if you really want to, but I chose to battle him because I figured I would probably forget about him and I would run past him and have to battle him anyways. So over here we're actually going to find the lucky egg, and I'm going to put that on Tessie. Mainly because Tessie tends to fall behind, so that'll help keep her up in levels compared to the rest of the team. So over here I'm actually going to surf around this whole madness and just kind of skip this cutscene for a bit. So I actually don't want to be over here. I mainly just want to be able to run right around that cherry tree. So up over here we're going to find a rare candy, and then if we move down here, after surfing across the river again, we can find a full restore, and eventually we can find a Roselia right over here. So far, so good. So now let's go back for the cutscene. Oh yeah, I should probably show off my team and how far they've come. So everybody at the bottom here, mainly Gastrodon and Fortress, still have the same moves. Vulpix now has Hex instead of Confuse Ray. Lucario has Sword Stance instead of Quick Attack, and Scyther has Wing Attack instead of Agility. Scyther is actually ferocious, although I do think I want to put Gastrodon up here in the front. Save just in case anything goes wrong. I don't think anything possibly could, though. We always see you by this stupid tree. Yeah. Why'd you find it necessary to come back here every day, eh? My gut feeling is telling me that she's hiding something. What do you think? Yeah, she's totally hiding something. So where is it, huh? Your treasure. It has to be somewhere around here, right? Come on, just spit it out already, or the boss won't be happy. Yeah, come on, don't make us wait. Don't make us ask again. Stop this right now. You're hurting her. Huh? Who is this guy? I don't know, but he looks pretty well dressed, don't you think? Yeah, way too well dressed. I don't think he's from around here. You're damn right I'm not from around here. Leave this poor girl alone. Who are you anyway? Her boyfriend? Just mind your business and keep walking. If you don't, we can't guarantee your safety here, kid. Then try me. So, I'm going to show off this battle just so I can show how strong Scyther is, even though Scyther isn't in the front here. Starting off is usually this Hippopotas, and sometimes it has Sandstream, sometimes it doesn't. Doesn't really matter. Muddy Water is going to destroy it. And then after that, you're going to see Scyther just go absolutely crazy. So I'm going to send out Scyther here, and Wing Attack. Again, that's Technician boosted Wing Attack, so that's 90 base power right there. It's absolutely insane. So if everyone's done gaining levels, next up is Wormadam. Usually goes Protect sometimes, but maybe not this time. Either way, one hit KO'd. And next up is going to be Vileplume. A fully evolved Pokemon. Vileplume is pretty bulky itself, too. And we almost one-shot it with Scyther. I think I've actually seen my Scyther one-shot it anyways, so I think that might have been a roll. Either way, it's gone, and Scyther just puts in so much work. Don't get me wrong, Scyther won't be putting in work late game, but for the moment, it does pretty well on its own. What is your deal? Now you've involved yourself. It would have been better if you just walked away, kid. We'll walk away for now, but we'll remember this. Hey, are you okay? Don't take another step. Just leave me alone, please. What? I just saved you from those thugs. And what? Now I owe you something? I'm trying to be as polite as possible. I don't want you near me. I just want to be left alone. But don't leave right now. Please take this. Huh? Where did you find this? This might sound really weird, but you gave this to me in a dream. You gave this to me and told me to give this to you when I found you. And that's exactly what I did. In a dream? Listen, I'm very sorry about all that. It's just hard to trust people. My name is Taelia. What's yours? My name is Kenneth. I'm from Kanto. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you where it was from. I'm from here. From Sheerden Village. You're from Sheerden Village? So people do exist there. That's great news. I was just looking to... not exactly, but if you'd like, I could take you there? I mean, there's not much to see, but if... Sure, I'd love to see the place. You're not a creep or anything, right? Huh? A creep? That's a little rude. You said you had dreams about me. I'm the one who's weirded out here. And now you want me to bring you back to where I live? It's just a little off-putting. Hey, I was going to Sheerden Village long before you invited me there. So, let's just get that straight. Got it? I understand, Kenneth. You remember the cave we both went through? Well, please meet me in there, okay? Sure thing, but is it alright to wander around by yourself? I've done it before. I think I can handle myself. Just please meet me there, and don't take too long. Jeez Louise, that girl is not what I expected her to be. I feel like that's the 10th time I've exclaimed about how unexpected things have been. But such is life. A huge old mystery. She said she'd take us to Sheerden Village, but we shouldn't keep her waiting. Absolutely not. We don't want to keep the lady waiting. So, getting back is pretty simple. Unfortunately, there's no shortcuts, but there's also nothing new to grab, so we're just going to head all the way over back here. This time we want to surf all the way over here, and back up here. Sheerden Village is just this way, but please understand that, well, you're going to be disappointed. I don't understand why I'd be disappointed. I came here so that I could help people because other people don't care to. Well, like I said, you're going to be disappointed. Not much of an optimist, are we? This place. It doesn't look like a village at all, does it? That's because it hasn't actually been a village in a very long time. In fact, the entire population of what we have now is exactly 2, counting myself. I told you, you'd be disappointed. I'm very sorry. I'd understand if you wanted to head back. There's not much for you here, anyway. No, I want to keep going. I need to see the rest of this place for myself. Well, my house is just east of here. So we're gonna head just east of here, over this river as well. Grandma, it's me, Taelia. I'm back from my visit to, you know where. Ah, Taelia, you return. Taelia, who is that? Oh, this is Kenneth. They're a friend of mine. He needs to leave right now. Leave now. What the hell? Cella, stop it right now. I keep trying to tell you over and over that you can't trust anyone, Taelia. Over and over and over and over again. When will you learn? People want to hurt you. They want to kill you, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm getting old, Taelia. I can't keep doing this. Grandma, I know, but this time it's different. This is... Yes, it's Vivian's amulet. The amulet you lost. And this boy had the amulet? Yes, you see, Taelia... That just makes him more suspicious. Just leave now. He had the amulet and knew exactly who to give it to. Doesn't that sound suspicious? And you led him straight to our home now. Oh my god. Cella, please. Taelia, please. Get in the house. Right now. You hear me? Right now. I'm so very sorry, Kenneth. But I did tell you that you'd be disappointed. Please do not be mad at Cella, my grandma. She's been through more than you know. Ever since the calamity, it's just been her and I. People have tried to kill us on numerous occasions. People who we thought were trustworthy just weren't. It's turned her bitter, sad, and even more so angry. And she's even worse now that those bandits you saw earlier have created a stronghold nearby. We're on borrowed time, Kenneth. Thank you for returning that amulet, but this is where we must part. Goodbye. I'm so sorry. That was very intense. But I'm not going to give up on them. No way. Not after what just happened. That older woman, Cella, I saw immense sadness in her eyes. She's hurting because she's struggling to survive. After what she's been through, I don't blame her for not trusting me. I'm just going to have to win that trust, and I will. And I know exactly how to do it, Lucario. Well, first, we're going to find a place for these two to relocate. There's no way I can just leave them in this rundown shack. But then after that, we're going to take down that entire group of thieves and thugs. That's right, and you're coming with me, whether you like it or not. Because I can't do it without my buddy old pal Lucario. We can do it together, so let's get a move on. Did you say something, Lucario? Nothing. Let's explore and find a place worthy of a home, okay? So we will do that, but first I want to note that there is a healing star and a PC star. So we can heal up our party right here. I'm going to check everybody out to make sure everyone's in place. I think I want to put Lucario back in the front here. Doesn't matter for the most part. So we're actually going to do a bit of exploring first. So we're going to carefully surf down here, and we're going to come back up here and rock smash this rock out of the way to grab the Soothe Bell. So this Soothe Bell is pretty important for what we're about to find. Also be very careful when surfing past this thug. if you go one tile to the left of me, he will see you, and you'll actually end up battling on the water. So down here is going to be an ability capsule, pretty nice, and down here is going to be a Munchlax. So Munchlax is a happiness evolution, and if you want to make that evolution a little bit quicker, then you should give Munchlax the Soothe Bell, and that'll make it much quicker. So down here is going to be the Shiny Stone. You can evolve Roselia with that if you want, or you could save it. There's something else we can evolve with it in a little bit. There's also this guard right here, or this ruffian. So once we push this ruffian out of the way, we can go ahead and grab the black belt. Really nice item, actually. I'm going to give that to Lucario over here. And we're going to go ahead and continue to explore. This time we're actually going to be surfing. I really didn't just do that. I'm going to spray some repel, and we're going to continue surfing all the way down here, actually. So we want to take a right at the end of the waterfall, or towards the waterfall, and we'll find a Manectric. Pretty good. But if we come all the way over here and surf to the left, well, first off, we can find a hidden rare candy right here on this flower patch, but we can also find a Floette. So Floette is the other Pokemon that you can evolve with the Shiny Stone. We can only evolve one of these right now. However, in the near future, we should be able to evolve both of them if you kind of want to use both of them. So that's pretty nice. So personally for me, I like Roselia. So I'm going to be evolving our Roselia into a Roserade. So I'll believe I will be banking or dropping Fortress into the PC. We don't need Rock Smash for quite a while now. So if I can get into my menu, and we'll use that Shiny Stone on the Roselia right over here. And we now have a Roserade. Pretty strong. So if we check our Roserade out, our Roserade has Grass Whistle, Shadow Ball, Giga Drain, and Leech Seed. Roserade is amazing, and there is a eventual boss fight coming up that it's going to help out so much in. And the good news is we only have, I believe, 2 more battles that we have to take care of. Anyways, over here we're going to find a rare candy as we surf up. And if we come over here, we can find another Max Repel. If we continue to surf upwards, though, we'll also find a Mystical Water. And eventually, we'll find a rare candy all the way up over here. So far, so good. Now, if we move over here and actually move south, we can find a Zoom Lens. So Zoom Lens is basically wide lens, but it has the added criteria of you have to actually attack second. So if you don't attack second, you don't get the accuracy boost, which kind of sucks. So over here, we actually want to surf back over the river, and we want to come up over here and grab this Pokeball. It has Altaria in it. And don't worry, I will be going over all these Pokemon in a little bit. Especially since we almost have, well, we have over half of them for this chapter at least. Check out this beauty. This place is gorgeous. If everything works out, I think we can use this place as a new building ground for Taelia and Cella. I'm so excited. Let's get a move on. So, as you can see, all over this place there are ruffians. Unfortunately. But we don't have to battle any of them. We can actually avoid all of them, and the only one that's actually kind of annoying to avoid is going to be this one right up here. So I'm going to turn off speed up here, and hopefully we can avoid him. There we go. so I'm going to spray more repel. Once we reach this point right up here though, we want to actually surf, and we want to surf all the way over to the left. And over here we'll actually find a Pancham. So Pancham is a pretty cool Pokemon. It has a weird condition for evolution though. You actually need a Dark type to evolve it once it hits level 32, which you could hit without rare candies at this point. So we're gonna have to wait for that. We also want to make our way over here to behind this waterfall. Again, if you can guess what the place outside of this cavern is, you can guess what this cavern is. It looks so different, but it's so nice. So starting off over here is going to be a Carbos. Carbos could actually help you out in the end game. There is a really fast Pokemon that you might be able to outspeed if you use it. There's also a Capsule Key right here. That is our first Capsule Key, so keep that in mind. And up over here is going to be Gabite. So again, another amazing ground type. I feel bad for Donphan, but there's just too much competition. So anyways, once we grab the Gabite and the Capsule Key and the Carbos, we want to surf all the way up over here. Yep. This is definitely gonna be the place. Doesn't this place just scream village? This place is absolutely perfect. Everything might just work out after all. It's gonna take a lot of building. And we're gonna have to, like, remove this rock. But that shouldn't be too much hassle. At least I hope. Yep. That's gonna be the plan. And we gotta act fast before that Blakery guy sends his lackeys to scope out the area. If I remember correctly, he wanted to turn this place into some resort. Well, that's not gonna happen. I'm putting my foot down on this one. We should head back to Taelia's house and tell her about our plan. Huh? What is it? Oh, yeah. About the whole take down a bunch of thugs thing. I was thinking we should just probably leave them alone. I mean, as long as they're not doing anything bad, they aren't troublesome, right? Why are you giving me that look? I know what that look is. It's the "my trainer is a coward" look. The more responsible thing to do would be to contact the authorities. I'll report them and send a lengthy essay on why they shouldn't be doing the things they're doing. I'm sure we can reach each other through friendly conversation and communication. I'm so brilliant it hurts. Even you think I'm brilliant, right, Lucario? Huh? What's that? You agree? I'm glad we're on the same page then. Let's go back to Taelia's house at once. At once. So after that cutscene, all the ruffians in this area will somehow magically disappear. But since you all kind of know where Taelia's house is, and this place isn't really that big or confusing, I will absolutely see you at Taelia's house. So I was actually about to head to Taelia's house, and then I remembered there is one thing that we have yet to do before we go back. And this is actually our last chance to trigger this little cutscene that we have to trigger to get the true ending. So instead of going to Taelia's house, before you go back to Taelia's house, you can do this after you scout out the future Sheerton village. You have to head through this cave out this entrance. Yikes. It's evening already? I shouldn't be goofing off. At this rate, it'll be nighttime. So I figured I'd wait till the last minute to show that it is possible to do right before you reach your house, but also because I feel like at this point, if I make sure to show that cutscene off right before what we're about to do next. It'll make a little bit more sense, hopefully. So now we're going to head into Taelia's house. Cella? Taelia, I'm sorry for barging in like this, but we need to talk. Why is it so quiet? Cella? Cella, are you okay? Speak to me, please. No. No. Oh, thank God. She's still breathing. Taelia, can you hear me? What the hell? Are these shackles? What are they doing here? These are definitely shackles. What the hell is going on here? Cella? Cella, are you okay? What happened? Where's Taelia? Those thugs followed you to here. Those thugs? The ones by the cherry blossom. Don't worry, Cella. I'm going to go get Taelia back. I'll be back soon. Those damn thieves aren't going to get their way. I think their base is northwest from here, right? Where the golden trees are? They're gonna wish they never did what they did. I'll make them regret every second. So Kenneth is finally pumped. I'm really glad for him. So I'm just going to show off my team right here really quickly. This is who I'm going to bring. I might actually want to bring Gabite. I'm actually going to check. So this is the Gabite we got earlier. So Slash, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, and Outrage. Pretty good. Pancham over here, Crunch, Stone Edge, Vital Throw, Workup. Altaria has Facade, Iron Tail, Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw. Floette has Magical Leaf, Dazzling Gleam, Energy Ball, and Synthesis. And Manectric has Thunder Wave, Thunder Fang, Electric Drain, Charge Beam. And finally, the Munchlax has Protect, Toxic, Double Edge, and Rest. I don't really care for that Munchlax. I kind of wish it was more offensive. Anyways, we are going to surf up here, and it's time to go immediately to the left. Right here, this is going to be 1 out of 2 mandatory battles that we have to deal with. So after we take out this grunt or ruffian, we can move on to the Thieves' Stronghold. So again, there's only 1 mandatory battle in this area. I'm going to attempt to sneak past this girl over here. Hopefully she's obliging. So if you move up these stairs, you can actually go down these stairs, and there's that 1 mandatory battle right there. We won't be dealing with that battle. We will be dealing with another one, mainly because we have to grab some things here. So we're going to surf on over here, and we're going to actually grab the net that is over here. And we're also going to surf on over here. And we're going to grab the Krokorok that is over here. So again, another ground type. However, thankfully Krokorok is also a dark type, which means if you want, you can evolve your Pancham. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, this is going to be the mandatory battle if we're coming this way. So let's get going. And once we take out that battle, we are free to head into the main building. This is their base, right? Taelia has to be in here somewhere. I feel kind of weird. It's a bad feeling for sure, but it's something different this time. I can't contemplate right now. I have something that needs to be done. Taelia, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, Kenneth. I'm so glad you could make it. Taelia, you're covered in blood. What happened? You're asking me what I did? Just look around you. I think it's pretty plain to see what I did. All these people deserved what they got. Because they tried to hurt you. They tried to hurt Cella too. They tried to hurt all of us. It's okay now. They're all dead and I feel so free. I've finally been unshackled. Everything is going to be okay. Taelia, I don't care how bad these people were. You can't just brutally murder people like this. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, Kenneth, you just don't understand. And I don't think you ever will. I just can't understand what would justify this. This is fucking crazy, Taelia. If you don't want to understand, how about I protect you from the truth too? Protect me from the truth? Taelia. Please, God, no. It'll be okay, Kenneth. Just trust me, okay? After I protect you, I'll protect Cella too. And we can all be protected. Taelia, please. My apologies. You weren't supposed to see this yet. The situation will be remedied for you shortly. Please don't goof off again. I'd like to not have to intervene like this a second time. Not like you'd remember this warning anyway. It's nice to say, anyway. Let's roll this back just a bit. So we're going to reappear at the entrance here, and I would like you to take note of something. You notice how light it is compared to how it was earlier? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Anyways, you don't have to rebattle any trainers here, and you can just head on through. So right here, we're going to take a quick little break to show off my team. Make sure everybody's on the same note with what I have going here. Scyther hasn't changed. Rosa right here hasn't really changed, it's just gained a couple levels. Vulpix hasn't changed. Tessie has kind of changed. It has Perish Song instead of Rain Dance now. I probably will never use that, but it's something. Bastiodon has not changed. Lucario has Bone Rush instead of Power Up Punch, so hopefully, if we have to, we can get some Swords Dance off and go for the Poison Jab or Bone Rush. And that's going to be everything, so I'm going to go into my bag and I'm going to heal up Bastiodon and Lucario with some lemonades. I'm going to do a safety save right here, and we're going to head on in. Taelia! Kenneth, is that you? But how? Don't worry, Taelia. I'll get you out of this mess. Is that right? What makes you think you can? You must be the leader of this entire group? Nah, our little group doesn't have a leader. It's all anarchy here, bud. I am, however, the strongest of us all, so I do get a little more respect than most. The name's Don Carto. You must be Kenneth. That's right. So then, how will we settle this? Money? Labor? You name it. Yeah, no, I don't think so. What's the deal with kidnapping Taelia anyway? What's the purpose? Well, I heard you guys gave some of my fellow members some problems earlier. You wasted their time, so all I'm doing is taking sweet little Taelia's time in exchange. And what an exchange it was. You got a beautiful looking necklace too. You mean Vivian's amulet? Your reasoning is completely stupid, you know? But it doesn't matter, because we're gonna take everything back by force. Fine. If that's how you want it to be, let's play, kid. So this is going to be the Don Carto... Shoot. I forgot to reorder my party. Oh well. This is going to be the Don Carto battle, and I think I'll go ahead and switch into Tessie right here. It's fine. Tessie isn't really going to do that much. So Tessie is going to Ice Shard, and we should take out this Murkrow in 2 hits. He will Hyper Potion up. I'm kind of glad to see him wasting that Hyper Potion. Okay, he just wasted both his Hyper Potions. That's kind of weird. It's a good thing, but it doesn't happen often. Usually he wastes it on his bulkier Pokemon. Like his Bastiodon. Bastiodon is actually his ace Pokemon. So I'm going to send out Gastrodon right here. And we're going to go for the Earth Power. So as you can see here, Bastiodon is level 38. That's 3 levels above our level cap. Bastiodon is crazy. And it has a pretty good moveset too. So we're just going to take that out in 2 shots with Gastrodon. Alright, anybody else want to get a level? Next up is going to be Jellicent. So I'm going to send out Roserade right here. So I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain right here. And that should be a 2-hit KO on the Jellicent, most likely. So it's absolutely fine if we take damage. We're just going to heal it back up anyways. And Roserade here can actually take on the rest of his team pretty easy peasy. So Lucario's trying to learn Quick Guard. That's not happening. So next up is going to be Drifblim, and I'm actually going to send in Tessie here just to get some chip. So just going to get that Ice Shard off. Drifblim is going to knock us out though. It's kind of unfortunate. I think I'll actually send out Scyther first. And then we'll just go for the wing attack. So that almost gets rid of Drifblim, and actually Scyther can just finish this, that's fine. So that is completely fine. And the final Pokemon here is going to be Golurk. So Roserade can handle this as well. Roserade could also have handled the Drifblim, I believe, but it can't heal up with the Giga Drain. It has to use Shadow Ball on it. Unfortunately for him, Golurk is part ground type, so we just spam Giga Drain on it. Very, very easy. And that is going to be Don Carto. He's not really that tough, especially if you have Roserade, because the Jellicent is, I think, a problem for pretty much everything else that you might have on your team. And you know what? Sure, I'll take Extra Sensory. If this kid defeated me, that means he's stronger than all of us. Which means that I've dethroned you, Don Carto. Set Taelia free and hand over that amulet. Alright, we're done here. But Don Carto, you can't be serious. This kid is stronger than all of us. What do you want me to do? Every time we try to do something around these parts, he'll just knock us down. And I'm not your boss, remember? If I leave, someone else can be the strongest. But I don't feel like being thrashed over and over again by some loser trainer. So here, have that stupid amulet back. I am super duper out of here. No, Don Carto, retreat. Kenneth, that was so stupid of you. You didn't have to risk your life just to save me. What? Of course it is. That's my job anyway. Oh, so you saved me because of your job? That's not what I'm saying at all. It's my job, yeah, but I saved you because I wanted you to be safe. Oh, I see. I'm so sorry. I'm very slow when it comes to conversing. But you really didn't have to save me. I came voluntarily. But why would you do that? Because they hurt Grandma, and I didn't want them to keep hurting her. So I came up with a compromise. It was my idea. Oh. I guess I sort of understand. But still. This is the better outcome, right? Yes, I suppose it is. Let's take you home. Taelia, I'm very glad to see that you're doing okay. I was so worried. I was fine, Grandma. Really, they were just going to let me go eventually. But I suppose Kenneth shortened my sentence a bit, yes? Kenneth, I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for Taelia. It was nothing, just a day's work. And I have to apologize for how I treated you earlier, too. It wasn't right of me. I was just on edge. Don't worry about it. If I lived this close to an evil team's base, I would be on edge, too. It's water under the bridge, ma'am. Thank you, Kenneth. Despite everything that's happened, it's still early, so I'd like to go back to Vivian's tree, Cella. I'm not sure how I feel about that. If you're worried about those thugs interfering, don't be. After I took them down, they all went running. Yes, Grandma, it's very safe around here now. Well, okay. But I don't want you to stay out for too long. Yes, I know. I'll be back before night. Don't you worry. Kenneth, I know you took down those hooligans, but could you? Don't worry. I'll look after Taelia. I appreciate it. So I know this is going to sound weird, but we are going to be ending this here. This is actually a really, really long chapter. I'm going to be splitting it up into 2 different sections. So thank you all for your support. Hope you enjoyed, hope it helped, and I will most definitely catch you all on the next vid. Peace.